2 of our birds, bees, and dandelion seeds field trip. Miss Jenny here, and today I'm standing by our gnome home. The gnome home is a fun place to play any time of year, but especially in the fall during our fairy fest. I'm also standing by our meadow. The meadow is full of grasses and other plants that make seeds. But how do plants make seeds? So seeds are formed when powdery yellow pollen goes from the male part of the plant, called the stamen, to the female part, called the pistil. The fertilized ovule forms a fruit, and seeds form inside the fruit. All seeds have 3 parts. The outer layer is called the coat. Just like your coat protects you from cold, a seed's coat protects it from weather and insects. Inside the hard coat is the endosperm. The endosperm is made up of 2 different parts. Just like a lunchbox is made up of 2 halves, and just like your lunchbox feeds you, the endosperm provides food for the baby plant. But where is the baby plant? It's right here, and it's actually called the embryo. Part of the embryo will grow above the ground to become the stem and leaves of the plant, while the other part will grow deep into the soil and be the roots. So let's see if you remember the parts of the plant. We have the hard outer layer, and that is called the coat. That's right. Then we have those 2 halves inside that form the lunchbox for the embryo. Those parts are called the endosperm. And finally, there's the baby plant, part of which grows above ground and part which becomes the roots. That's called the embryo. Great job learning about the parts of a seed. We're going to learn more about seeds by dissecting them. Dissect means to take apart. I brought with me some lima bean seeds that I soaked overnight in water. That helps soften up the seed coat so that we can get it off. The first thing I'm going to do is rub the seed between my fingers. And look, off pops the coat. See how translucent it is? Inside, we have the endosperm, which is already split into its 2 halves. Remember that the endosperm provides food for the embryo. So where is the embryo? It's really tiny. It's this little part right here. Part of the embryo will grow above ground, and the other will become the roots. Now, do you think I could plant this seed now that I've taken it apart? No, a seed needs all its parts to grow. So instead, I'm going to put it in this bowl, and later on, I'll throw it and these other lima beans on my compost pile. Compost turns into soil to help our garden grow. Look around your house, in your kitchen and in your backyard. Maybe you'll find some seeds to dissect. Peanuts in the shell, sunflowers in the shell, walnuts, beans in a can. All of these things are examples of seeds you might be able to dissect at home. In a minute, you and your teacher are going to do some more seedy activities. I will see you tomorrow for the 3rd day of our field trip.